Two-Song Tuesday, Two-Song Tuesday. I'm a little late today for Two-Song Tuesday. Somehow the Facebook Live kicked into overdrive, and I had to start again. Sometimes you just can't win, except I've got Melody Guy and Rodney Tanaka watching. How much good could that bring? Yeah. Hey, Two-Song Tuesday, Two-Song Tuesday. A couple of stories, a couple of songs, ain't gonna keep you all night long. Hey, Two-Song Tuesday, Two-Song Tuesday. Atlanta's here from Nevada. I hope you had a beautiful day. And her sister Leslie is here from across the town. Good to have the Jack sisters hanging round. Hey, and my old friend Joanne, who's still young. I'm trying to be quick of the tongue, no time to rehearse. I'm not sure whether quickness or accuracy is worse. Two-Song Tuesday. We got Matt Kramer all the way from Thailand. From Vegas to Bangkok, good times don't stop. On Two-Song Tuesday. Hey Robin, good to see you here. And John too, happy Tuesday. Let's make it a good news day. Okay, Harold, go ahead and sing your couple songs. Don't make this intro too long. Welcome to Two-Song Tuesday. Okay, welcome to Two-Song Tuesday. Had a little tiny glitch, so I was a couple minutes late. I mean, I don't want to, appear too perfect, which is very easy for me to not appear too perfect. I'm more about getting it done than getting it perfect, as my friend says. I'm going to do something interesting today. The song that I'm going to do first inspired me a few hours ago, believe it or not, to write a song for today. So that's a first in terms of, well, of course I make them up on the spot, but this is an actual song that I kind of composed. We'll see how it turns out. But we're going to start with one that I didn't compose or write, but was written by the incredible songwriting team of Elton John and Bernie Taupin. Can't believe I haven't done this song yet. This song was largely considered a tribute to Marilyn Monroe, who, as most of you know, died in 1962 of a drug overdose, or that's what they say. And this is a beautiful lyric written by Bernie Taupin about giving up your name and privacy for celebrity. And he read a quote about Janis Joplin, and he said it really wasn't about an obsession with Marilyn Monroe, but really about all those like James Dean, Jim Morrison, etc., whose beauty is frozen in time because they passed away young. In fact, my friend Ed Fournier did a musical, and he had a song in it called "I Should Have Died in '55," talking about he would have been really famous if he had died young. The character in the play, anyway, in the musical. It's an interesting phenomenon. And of course, Elton John was very familiar with the stress caused by constant media attention and paparazzi and etc. And the melody kind of came emotionally easy to him. And he actually dedicated it to Ryan White at Farm Aid, and a young boy with AIDS who actually died the next day at age 18. And it was never intended as a single originally, but at the end of a tour, he was in Australia, and he played it with the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra live, and all of a sudden the live version kind of took off, and he redid it because his voice, he had an issue, and he redid it, and then, as many of you know, the words were, he was asked to do the song for Princess Di's funeral. They were a big fan of one another, and so they changed the lyrics and sang it that one time only, and did it as a single again, and every cent that was made from it was a fundraiser that made $60 million for her charities. I actually also adapted the adapted version unfortunately for my cousin, my Uncle Sonny's wife's daughter, who died early and around the same time. And on a brighter note, Ed Sheeran performed this at the 40th anniversary of Elton's music career. So, on those notes, here is Candle in the Wind. Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew you at all. You had the grace to hold yourself while those around you crawled. They crawled out of the woodwork. They whispered into your brain, sent you on a treadmill. They made you change your name. And it seems to me that you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid. Candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Loneliness was tough, the toughest role you ever played. Hollywood created a superstar, and pain was the price you paid. Even when you died, the press still hounded you. All the papers had to say was that Marilyn died in the news. And it seems to me that you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid. Candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew you at all. You had the grace to hold yourself while those around you crawled. And goodbye, Norma Jean, from a young man in the 22nd row who sees you as something more than sexual, something more than just a Marilyn Monroe. And it seems to me that you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Your candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Goodbye, Norma Jean. All right, a great song from Elton John and Bernie Taupin. And yeah, so I was thinking about that and about paparazzi and about both, you know, Marilyn and Princess Di, two people about whom the song had been dedicated to, and about the paparazzi. Hey, John Willis, you're going to be in town soon. Good. I'll see you soon. And hi, Eleni. So I started thinking, and you know, paparazzi is such a juicy, multi-syllabic word. And sometimes, you know, when my friend Rick Cowling and I were writing songs for Japanese video games, we did a ton of them, and it was always about the start. Like once you had the first idea, then you started to get on a roll, and paparazzi, you know, it just kind of popped out, and then it has a rhythm to it, and you know, just giving you a little glimpse into my process here, and then you get on a roll, and then you have to, usually it makes sense to make a contrast in melodic rhythm between the verse and the chorus, and you can't make it all exactly have the same rhythm. So that's where the next challenge comes in. And so I don't know what time it was. I think it was about 1 o'clock or so, or maybe even later, 1:30. I decided, let's see if I can write a song today for Two Song Tuesday. And with a few minutes to spare, I did, and hopefully I'll remember how it goes. Paparazzi, they're always trying to stop me. They're like photographing Nazis, find a way to hunt me down. There could be no privacy, I could be sailing on the China Sea. And there they are right to the side of me, wherever I am, they're around. Can't you let me have a life, a quiet moment with my wife? You manufacture indiscretions just to feed your sick obsessions. I'm not your possession, just leave me alone. Paparazzi, always trying to stalk me. They're like photographing Nazis, finding way to hunt me down. They give me no privacy, I could be sailing on the China Sea. There they are right to the side of me, wherever I am, they're around. Always chasing skeletons, or Princess Di, or Marilyn. Haven't you done quite enough, turning loves and lives to dust? Only money do you trust? Can't you let us be? Paparazzi, paparazzi, hide behind your low-life lenses, in through windows, over fences, believing all your false pretenses. Prey on the defenseless. Paparazzi, they're always trying to stalk me. They're like photographing Nazis, finding way to hunt me down. They give me no privacy, I could be sailing on the China Sea. They're always there right to the side of me, wherever they are, I am, or wherever I am, they're around. Paparazzi, paparazzi. I'm not Pavarotti. Paparazzi. Please not me. Okay. I have no idea where that came from. Well, I do have an idea. It was just, you know, they got inspired by, you know, other things, and then they inspired me, and that's how it happens. I'll tighten this song up as when I have a little more time, but it was fun to do that. Sometimes, you know, the pressure. I did a TEDx talk talking about improv and how when you focus, the hyper focus that comes with having to do something on the spot. This was not just in the moment as I was doing it, but close to that. And there's something about a deadline. There was a famous songwriter whose name I'll remember, who once said, when he was asked, what comes first, the words or the music? And he said, the phone call. So in my little TEDx talk called Preparing for Spontaneity, I use the word benign precariousness, because it's kind of a sweet danger that you're put in because you have to do this because you have this deadline. And so, so hi Lisa, my sister, love you. So that's how that came about. And I appreciate all of you being here. And I will be back on Thursday at 3 o'clock, back in the alliteration of Thursdays at 3 Pacific time, and Two Song Tuesday at 6, and Thursdays at 3. If anyone has any requests, I'll try to get to them if I can. You can send them via Facebook or Messenger or whatever. Jerry says, don't go. Okay. Thank you, Joanne. And thank you, Dory. And Lana, thank you all. I'm going to keep it at 2 songs today. On Thursday, I'll have some other ones to play. I just can't help improvising, coming up with something that's surprising, even if it's to me, like paparazzi. Okay. All right. Thank you, Marilyn, and thank you all. I appreciate you, and I will be back on Thursday at 3. Thanks so much. Take care. And obviously the paparazzi is not about me, of course. I was through the eyes of somebody really famous. So just so you don't think thinking that happens to me. All right. Thank you. And thank you, Don. Appreciate it. Play another Dan Fogelberg song. Okay? I'll see if I can do that next time. Take care. Bye-bye.